top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. We've arrived along Orange Blossom Trail at Camping World Stadium here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
I keep the pole in my bitches, so many guns.
The Wolverines ready to put toe to leather and get this season started.
I need to know the specifics. I think I ought to be often wrapped in the boat because I'm gifted. Don't feed the animals.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
But I got it right where I want you to.
Going right to work up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Mayo. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs. And they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
The chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Mayo. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Yeah, and a really good job by the QB understanding it. Seeing the running back, waiting for him to break. He runs the angle route, breaks inside, throws it right in front of him. Nice touch by the QB, Palmer.
Yeah, it's really important to have that touch too, David, because you got to remember, these running backs, yeah, they've got good hands, but they're not stud wide receivers, so the location of the throw has to be good. And also, you got to put a little bit of touch on it, make it easy for them. If you make it easy, they'll make the catch and get you the first down.
Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down On the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Direct snap. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Guys, let's take a minute here and look at the big picture for Tennessee. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. And now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Get respect, it's a bonus. I got some good in this game if they play with approach.
Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing.
The Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
The 11th play of this opening drive, they face a 3rd and short. On the move. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Not down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver and tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
The Volunteers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And you you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Defensive press coverage. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Oh, really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first quarter of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed, and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. The inside handoff. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you can tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibson. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter.
I need to know the specifics. I think I ought to be wrapped in the boat because I'm gifted. Don't feed the animals, please. And this is free. Get too comfortable. I'm making it home in one piece. If you ain't struggling, then I'm not just picking up the seat. Don't tell me get paid and I get that shit on repeat. I'll be back in the home and I see him scratching.
First play of the period will be a second down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
When I head get tired and the opponent should get whatever she wants. Tony, when you got money and power, you get respect. It's a bonus. I got so good at this game, they think I play with a cronus.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D lineman has already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A run for the quarterback. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Volunteers are on the move. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
So now it's second and long.
My wife when I get tired and the opponent should get whatever she wants. Tony, when you got money and power,
looking
you
to
get
fire.
respect. I got so good.
Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And
Oh my God.
Through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He's got him this time. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
And this defense doing a really good job understanding out route, seeing it, sitting on it, waiting, breaking on the football, not giving up the third down conversion.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. So here is the Tennessee offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Gilliam. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. We start the season top 25. Really, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast.
That first impression.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave him the completion, whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long, you're going to get the ball back, go get some water and celebrate.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So here comes the Michigan offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Their offseason just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And in this first game, you know they've got to be excited.
Yeah, and they're probably nervous too, right? Like first big-time stage, big-time moment. A lot of young talent. Let's see how they start their career off.
The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He wants to change this route. Trying to get in the corner. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. The give to the tailback. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The balls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I need to know the specifics. I think I ought to be off the rep in the boat and some gifted. Don't feed the animals.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Football is very easy when the offensive line does their job like that. I mean, look at those holes, back able to make a cut, first down.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Gilliam. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
So don't understand it's just me and the pistol. If I ever said that shit, I leave it's official. Tell them niggas that keep me
the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
I keep it holding my britches. So many guns in my closet, it's hard to notice what's missing. I get down and I'm with it. I need to know the specifics. I think I ought to be off the rep in the boat and some gifted. Don't feed the animals. Any promise is sweet. You get too comfortable. I'm making it home in my feet. If you ain't struggling, then I know you should pay for a seat. Don't tell me get ready and I get that shit on repeat.
And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
I thought it was love, but they just me what it's saying. You was on my team. Life is but a dream. I'm ballin' like Kareem. Don't make us clear to say. Life is but a dream. I'm ballin' like Kareem. You was on my team.
And the Volunteers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
When her head get tied in the corner, she get whatever she wants.
You got kids too.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Past the 50. At the 30.
Safety coming in.
He's at the 10.
That's
Touchdown,
on me.
and they turn it into a defensive score. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Going over the top.
Oh, no.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the 1st half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the 1st half.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Fielded in the end zone. It's key. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Crazy. I was playing good.
The Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be fires one high and deep.
Oh my God.
And they were looking for a chunk of play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The give on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Wolverines racing to the line in a hurry-up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
And you see the option being such a game behind the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
He keep inching closer.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cage. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but you've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Under fire! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game in particular. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
There was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? Get that tackle for loss? Wow.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a hit. Moving out of the pocket. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down. Looking for
Bro, why do I have a quarterback spot?
Pickup of 10 on the play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them.
So I don't understand it. It's just me and the pistol. If I ever said that shit, I like it's official. Telling me ass niggas that keep me a touch me. I'm like, come on, it's not it. All I need is nobody. I'll just wait on my shoulders. Somebody bring me a dollar. I'm gonna be on the shot. Gonna smoke on the tree. So if it's a rain, backing down, I'm overcommitted.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And now
you get respect is a bonus.
Man, he hyped it out another nigga and twisted him. Come on, man. Damn. He's on a whole nother nigga. Come on, man. Damn. I was on the safety. Come on, bro. Shit.
great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
It's just me and the pistol. If I ever said that shit, I believe it's official. Telling these niggas that keep me a test job. I don't know if it's not it. All I need is nobody. I'll just wait on my show.
So here is the Tennessee offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out.
Oh, killing them.
You get too comfortable. I'm making it home in one piece. If you ain't struggling with none of us, you can't pull up a seat. The whole time they get paid, and I got that shit on repeat. But I got him right now. I want you to the force.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching. That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If we can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll do it himself. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. This quarterback part of their running game. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Mayo. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch passing can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the balls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll go with a direct snap. Turning it on. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rush is on him. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they can do it with ease.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Trying to bully their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
It's me in the pistol. If I ever said that shit, I would leave this pistol. Telling me, ass niggas, keep me a tissue. I don't know if it's not it. What I need is nobody.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
In football, you hear the term quick. And as you can tell, when you run these RPOs, the QBs make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Gets the back moving. They're going to throw it on third and goal. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on fourth and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteer! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a
Yes!
big play and a
Let's
tie
fucking
game.
go!
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to them this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The defense coming up big there. And the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Jayhawks team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. So here comes the Michigan offense. Things did not go on the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
That's on me. That's on me. Good one. That was on me. And play my zone.
Yeah, nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride. Gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Mayo. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking for a crease to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gains.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, no, he's out of bounds. Oh, no, he's out of bounds. I can't challenge it. He was out of bounds like a motherfucker. Can't challenge it.
Well, watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on tips. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I will have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field.
I need to know the specifics. I think the art of me was correct and the focus of gifted. Don't feed the animals, please.
He's got it. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line.
Go Fritz. The time is end time.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Bring in the heat.
Alright,
He can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Will get there.
He hurt
sack.
you.
Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly costly play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
He hurt already. Crazy. Oh my gosh, he hurt already.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold
Oh my gosh, hold it.
So the offense will result in the play.
Good game, man. Good game. Good fucking game. A couple holes, too many interceptions.
You don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
That was a battle. That fucking one fucking play where I fucking did run there. Oh.
I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Fucking team interceptions killed me. Turnovers.
They're both really good.
Fucking turnovers. I feel that cover.
Something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Long.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Too many fucking turnovers, man. Fuck. Fucking weak ass turnover. The weak ass turnovers killed. Fuck. Seconds killed. Two fucking penalty cards. You get 0 points. I control it. Guys. Good, alright. 3 interceptions. The debut, man, it was alright. 3 interceptions. Three interceptions. Those 6 what is this? And that's the fucking game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Fucking 1 one blue fucking player. Yes. We'll learn it. It takes some lessons. Offense, we got moon, we got fast. I rushed for 163 for that. Man, for interceptions, it's crazy. Fucking weak ass interception. Ugh. Shit, man. Okay, good.